a twist that will make the Avengers themselves pause, Marvel Studios has announced the return of Robert Downey Jr., this time as Dr. Victor Von Doom. This move, while exciting for the fans of the actor, draws an uncanny parallel to another iconic film franchise. Just as the Terminator series repeatedly resurrects Arnold Schwarzenegger to prop up his sagging narratives, Marvel's reliance on Downey suggests a similar dependence. It's almost as if both franchises have forgotten that their success hinges on innovative storytelling and character development, not merely on the star power of their veteran actors. It's an indisputable fact that Arnie's association with the Terminator franchise is legendary. His portrayal of the T-800 defined the series, with his catchphrases and imposing presence becoming cultural touchstones. However, the franchise's insistence on bringing Arnie back film after film reveals a desperation to cling to past glories. Similarly, RDJ's Iron Man was pivotal in launching the MCU. His charisma and wit were instrumental in establishing the tone and appeal of the franchise. Yet Marvel's decision to recast Downey as Dr. Doom smacks of a similar desperation. Instead of forging ahead with new characters and storylines, Marvel appears to be leaning heavily on Downey's established popularity. It's a safe bet that mirrors the Terminator's franchise's reliance on Arnie. This move risks reducing the MCU to a formulaic franchise, as if it wasn't already, where familiar faces are paraded out to mask a lack of fresh ideas. Besides, it accomplishes nothing but create an illusion of safety. By banking on familiar faces, they hope to secure audience interest and box office success. However, this approach often backfires as it signals a lack of confidence in new material. It's a short-term strategy that can erode the foundation of the franchise in the long run. Marvel's decision to bring back Downey as Dr. Doom may seem like a crowd-pleasing move, but it also highlights a deeper issue, a clear indication that the franchise is struggling to maintain its momentum. This move reveals Marvel's attempt to distract fans with nostalgia, rather than addressing the real problems plaguing their recent projects. By prioritizing profit and virtue signaling over compelling narratives, Marvel has willingly placed itself in a precarious position, and now, instead of taking accountability, they are resorting to easy solutions to recapture the audience's interest. The franchise has made a series of questionable choices post-Endgame, hiring writers who lack the expertise and vision needed to create engaging superhero narratives. I mean, are the fans just supposed to forget the disappointment of projects like Loki, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, She-Hulk, The Marvels, because of the nostalgic callback Marvel offers? Instead of taking responsibility for these missteps and working to rectify them, Marvel is attempting to lure fans back with the familiar face of Robert Downey Jr. This nostalgia bait is a transparent tactic to divert attention from the underlying issues. By continually sidestepping the real issues and opting for quick fixes, the franchise is jeopardizing its future. While Downey's return might generate initial excitement, it does nothing to address the core problem, the need for better writing and storytelling. Marvel's reliance on Downey is akin to a band-aid on a deep wound. It might temporarily appease fans, but it doesn't heal the damage done by years of subpar content. The franchise needs to acknowledge its failures and make meaningful changes, rather than relying on past successes to mask current shortcomings. Given these issues, it may be time for the MCU to take a hiatus and reassess its creative direction. A break will allow Marvel to refocus on storytelling quality, character development, and innovative filmmaking. It will provide an opportunity to move away from the reliance on past glories and invest in the future of the franchise. Marvel's reliance on RDJ to revive its fortune bears a striking resemblance to the Terminator's franchise dependence on Arnold Schwarzenegger. Both strategies reflect a nostalgic grasp for past successes, rather than a confident stride into the future. For these franchises to thrive, they must break free from the cycle of reliance on their veteran stars and invest in new stories and characters. Only then can they hope to recapture the innovative spirit that made them cultural phenomena in the first place. But that's just my opinion anyways.